Hey guys, thank you for tuning in and welcome back on another YouTube video. This is going to be your guide to Cinderace. This is going to be my Cinderace build. I am a Cinderace main, and Cinderace is the Pokemon I mostly use. Is a Pokemon you want to learn if you want to grind to masters as quick as possible. Get there within 500 to 600 games. I was able to do it. You can do it too. And this is your guide to him. So Cinderace, he's a range attacker, and basically you just either gonna be running him jungle or bottom or top lane. It doesn't matter how you're running him. I'll show you the sets below on everything you want to do, especially the tricks for jungle that you want to be able to use with Cinderace. And this is just gonna be the best way to run him, in my opinion. People might think differently. So body barrier set 40% on you, yourself, and on your team. Focus band procs when your life is low and you get healed by the amount of a percent of the amount of damage that you're taking in. And then we have scope lens, which is just going to give you more critical attack. And let's go ahead and take them in to the practice area. Actually, for some reason there's potions on him. You're going to be wanting to run Cinderace. Doesn't matter which lane you're running him on. You're always going to want to go X attack. And like I said, scope lens, body barrier, focus band is the way to go with him right now. If you really want, you could probably take that focus band out and go either Razor Claw or Muscle Band. But I like that extra health because you are kind of a little bit of a glass cannon. But all right, let's get into it. You have to pick either low sweep or ember. If you're going jungle or lane, your pick should always be ember. Some people like to pick low sweeper because you can sweep right through this wall and get to that pup quicker, but trust me, it doesn't. You can actually hit X attack on this pulp and actually ember it, and he'll die, and you'll kill him so quick with that X attack, and you'll have that X attack before your first game. After you've killed him, you saw how he ran this way, you'll have killed him before your first Pokemon actually spawns. You don't want to stand right here like some people do in front of the Pokemon. You don't want to do that. You're a Cinderace. You're a distance fighter. So if you just killed the little puppy dog here, just stand here. From this range you can hit him and you're actually closer to your next crab because you're right there. You get that low sweep after you've killed them both, and then you come over here, you're running down. You want to use that low sweep as you're running down to make sure you're coming down over here as quick as possible, and then you're doing the same thing. Sorry, I was hitting the target. You're doing the same thing for the bull. He's actually going to come around you. They're not going to be able to hit you. You're not going to have to worry about, oh, if he stuns you or anything like that. And like I said, you have the crab right there. This is going to be the quickest way to do Cinderace jungle. After you kill all 4 Pokemon, you're going to be level 5. If you want to gank, so I started, I'll explain. We started here. So if I want to gank bottom, since we started here, we gank the bottom because the pup, it runs at random. So some people say, oh, how do you decide who to gank first? Well, the pup decides for you. Really, they run this way. So since you're running from the back, your first gank is always going to be here. If the pup runs in the other direction, then you're going to be running up, and your first gank is going to be top. And that's just it. When you come out, you're here, you're doing your stuff. Tricks on how Cinderace works. So I have one right there. That's a boosted attack. So Cinderace gets, you see how there's no fireball in his foot? And all right, watch what happens when I hit this monkey. You see how I got a bar up there, the second bar, and then I have a fireball. That third attack is boosted. So every time Cinderace hits a target 3 times, too, that third one is always going to be a boosted attack. You use Amber. Wait for it to load. You see how I don't have a ball, right? I use Amber, and now right after Amber, that next attack is gonna be boosted. I mean, like, you don't have to keep this in your mind, but you can, because like, you know, you can make use of it. So you can be like 1, 2, boosted attack, Amber, boosted attack, 1, 2, boosted attack. Get your Amber, boosted attack, and that's what you want to do with Cinderace. All right, let's get them leveled up. Your first level up is gonna be level 7. You're gonna want to go Pyro Ball. Pyro Ball is a little bit harder to aim because, watch this. You can miss super easily. I didn't hit nothing there. I didn't hit no one. But if you do get a hit, as you just saw, you'll take lots of damage, and you can hit more than one people. That just give you insane amount of damage. That should be your first pick once you reach level 7. And with Cinderace, you want to be moving around. So when you press A in Nintendo, when you're just attacking, you see this circle around Cinderace. That's your range. You have good range, so there's no reason why you should be this close. If that was another Pokemon, there's no reason you should be even close to them. You should be using your low sweep to get away and keeping that distance to stay like that. Next, you have to pick between Flame Charge or Feint. Feint is the move to go if you just feel like you're that good at popping it at the right time, getting away from a Unite move. Feint is the way to go. For me, it's going to always be Flame Charge. I don't use Flame Charge to actually hit somebody or charge onto somebody. So if that's someone and I'm like this close to him, I use Flame Charge to get away and turn back and just keep my distance from people. That's what I use Flame Charge for. You never want to have somebody right next to you or right on you. That's bad. That's not how you want to be playing Cinderace. At level 9, Cinderace just turns on one level after another. You have level 7, you get your evolve to Cinderace, and then you get your last move, and then you get your Pyro Ball. Level 8, you get your Flame Charge. Level 9, you get your ultimate. Your ultimate is a missile with a tracker. There's no getting around it. So, for example, where did he go? Oh, shit, he ran quicker than what I thought. As long as they're, you know, here, let me actually turn the move cooldowns off. So this is the range you have with it. It's a missile tracker. Anybody within that range, like, it'll just track them down, and it's a sure hit. It's a sure hit. It's gonna give you also that boost. Make all your attacks just boosted for an amount of time. Use that Pyro Ball, and it just does insane stuff. This is what scoring looks like for Cinderace, just in case someone wanted to know. Looks pretty darn beautiful if you like soccer. I'm a big soccer guy myself, and he just used his ult on me. Let's use. Oh, I actually missed my ult on him. There you go. Yeah, make sure that like you have your buttons separated where you know. Don't just have it where you attack randomly. You want to have it set to where you actually attack the Pokemon when you're hitting the attack, the enemy team, and then you have another button if you're playing on phone. If you're playing on Nintendo, it's going to be either B or A. You want to make sure every time you press A, it's going to hit the opposing Pokemon. You want to make sure that every time you're pressing B, is actually going to hit a farmable Pokemon. Those are the things you got to know for Cinderace. This is going to be the best way to play Cinderace. Tips that I can give you on him. So, in 7 minutes, the first Dreadnought is going to spawn. After the first Dreadnought spawns and you take it, like, just try to be a leader, especially if you're a jungle. Like, If this circle hasn't, if this first goal hasn't been broken yet, push on it, break it with your team, and then everyone just rotate through the middle. Make sure you get these crabs right here. Rotate through the middle. If you know, if you haven't lost Rotom already, um, rotate through the middle. If you did lose Rotom, you can still rotate through the middle, and just come fight off Rotom. Don't feed the enemy team. I mean, like, you just took Dreadnought. Um, you're set. So come fight Rotom. Don't overextend if you lose Rotom. Don't overextend trying to break this goal right here. There's no need to be doing that. There's no purpose of doing that, and just feeding the other enemy team, making that Dreadnought not even count. Like, there's no point of that. If that goal, if you lose Rotom, focus on Rotom. That's definitely what you want to do, and kill it off. And then after you're done with Rotom, what you want to do is, if you're the jungler and whoever's on lane, just tell them, go back to your lane. You can just come back, do your jungle. After you clear your jungle, you go bottom or top, wherever you want to go help, and just help them. Take Dreadnought again. After you take Dreadnought, the second time, you really don't want to push. So let's say everything goes perfect, right? 7 minutes in, you took the first Dreadnought. Okay. You rotated top. You took Rotom. That's the dream right there. So, you broke already bottom. You broke top. You went back to your jungle. You did your jungle. You didn't just leave your jungle up there or kept on fighting like an idiot. No, you actually went back. You did your jungle. Then you rotated down, waiting for the next Dreadnought. You were in there. You were fighting. You get more experience from killing them because you're just that far leveled ahead. I mean, you're trying to get 15 as soon as possible. Take Dreadnought. After you take Dreadnought, you make the decision. So you can either choose to get Dreadnought, rotate straight up, get Rotom, and try to push that inner goal with Rotom. Put Rotom in that inner goal, break that inner goal, or you can leave Rotom and push the bottom inner goal, break that bottom inner goal, and then you can go top, which they already probably took Rotom by then, and fight. By that time, after you're done with all that, you want to run back, do your jungle. As you can do it as quick as possible. I mean, you're going to be outputting a lot of damage, and then if you have the chance and you have the time, you go back down, you get that third Dreadnought. That's the perfect game right there. You got all three Dreadnoughts. I don't know, maybe you had 15 seconds. You just, spike Dreadnought, hit him, everyone on him. You got him. Then either go back home and then jump middle, or just run up with your team with middle if everyone's in good health, and you protect Zapdos. No need to start Zapdos. No need, just fight the enemy team. You're out leveling them, so you can kill them all. If you kill them all and you want to then start Zapdos because everyone's dead, then you can go ahead and do Zapdos. Take Zapdos from them, because if they haven't surrendered yet, but take Zapdos, make them surrender. If they don't want to surrender, score a lot of goals and bully them, or just, be chill about it. That would be like the perfect game. But that should be on your mindset. I see so many junglers that fall behind just because we get the first Dreadnought, we rotate top for Rotom, and after we get Rotom, they just keep on fighting and they end up overextending. They end up actually dying and feeding the enemy team, and they just overcommit to a fight they're not gonna win, and they're not getting their jungle. And then when they look at the other team's jungler, they're about the same level. How's that possible when we got Dreadnought? Of course, because he's doing his jungle, your jungle's still up there, or Snorlax is over there taking your jungle because you just left it out for anyone to take it because you're not being a good jungler. And That's about it. So this is my video on Cinderace. I hope you like it. I hope you can learn from it.